Hi, and welcome to How to Effin' Crochet. This first episode is going to be about how to crochet a chain. So, this is going to be very simple, but let me show you in the future what we can be working on. It all starts with the chain, the foundation for any project. Here is a Colorado headband that is very near and dear to me. I live in Colorado, 46 years old. I have to learn how to be constructive with my time. I have a full time job. I've spent most of my life in production. And yeah, so this is what I do for fun now. So here's my Colorado headband. My daughter asked me to make her a beanie a few years back, and I didn't know what a beanie was, but thanks to YouTube, I learned how to make a beanie, headbands, stress balls, different items. So there's that one. You can make them in different colors. And then right now I've been working on stress balls. And these are fun because kids can play with them. They're just fiber fill and yarn. So you can't get hurt with it. So that's why I like that. And then sometimes I put a little applique. St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so I put this little shamrock. This is going to my son in Montana. He's at Job Corps right now, and sometimes you just got to get through them hard days and have a little fun at the same time. So there's that. Also, yeah, that's Daryl. He's here too. Big Walking Dead fan. Rick isn't here because he's on my keychain in the car. So, Walking Dead fans, welcome. Now, when it comes to crochet, it's very basic. You don't need much to work with. You've got your crochet hooks or crochet sticks. People call them both. I tend to interchange them. So my favorite is the I9 5.50 millimeter. So get your crochet stick. You can just about find them anywhere. And then I like to start with scrap yarn. I don't know, your grandma's house, your aunt's house, your cousin's house. If they have any scrap yarn laying around, this is perfect for projects like that. So you don't need much because you're not going to be crocheting a blanket the first time you learn how to crochet. So we're just going to start off simple. We're going to start off easy and have some fun with it. My family, friends, and coworkers seem to like what I do. It all comes from the heart. Like I said, I've learned to be constructive with my time. I spent most of my time being a hellion, and like I said, I'm 46, so things just needed to change. So I've slowed down and taught me some patience. So we're going to start off with this pretty pink color here. It's all you need. Stick, yarn, stick, yarn, stick, yarn. That is all you need. Stick, yarn. So I also use either the closest bowl, salad bowl, chip bowl. Doesn't have to be fancy. Any bowl will work. I've seen people use the bottom half of a 2-liter bottle. Yeah, there's some very people who are resourceful, and I admire that. So here's your yarn, just regular old yarn. It can be fat yarn, thin yarn, fancy yarn, whatever. So you're gonna make your loop. Take that short end, put it over. You're going to take that loop that you've created, bring it down, and then pull the longest piece out. And you've got your loop, your starting point. Really easy. Let's try that again. Pull it through. One more time. This goes over, bring the loop down, and bring your longer one through it. So there's that. We all have to start somewhere. and the chain is like I said, the foundation. So that's what you want to do, is do your foundation first. Now, the first time you try to do this, I'm going to be honest, it's going to look like crap because you haven't learned how to use the tension with your hands on how to keep the yarn at a certain tension. So see, this is probably what it's going to look like to begin with. You've got little loops, big loops, loose loops, tight loops. It's, you know, people have said, my loops always look like shit. Well, there's a reason for that. You've never done it before. So take it easy on yourself. New beginnings are something that people get complacent and they don't want to try anything new because they're afraid that it's not going to be perfect. Well, that's just the way life is. You have to learn how to crawl before you can walk, right? So that's the beauty of the yarn, is that if you don't like it, take it apart. It does not hurt anything. You're back to where you started, and that's okay. Practice makes perfect. There's a reason why they say that. And you want your chain to look nice because, like I said, it's the foundation of your work. So, you know what? Take a week or two, practice for 20, 30 minutes. Take your time. It's not a contest. It's not a race. So you've got your stick, hook, yarn, put it through. What you're going to do is you're going to loop, you're going to put the yarn over your hook, and you're going to pull through the loop. I usually put my middle finger over the top of that loop that's on the hook. Take your yarn, loop over, pull through. I grab it again, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. And that's what you're doing. And it doesn't seem like it's that hard, but I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, so have a little more experience. Yeah, a little, you know, some time to perfect my crochet experience. So there's your chain. If you don't like your chain, do it over. That's the beauty of crocheting, is that you really can't mess anything up. And if you do, so what? So what? That's life. If there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that as long as you get up every day, it's a new day to fix whatever you've done wrong. So here we go again. Take your crochet hook, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Now I hold the tail with my 3 fingers against my hand, and then I have my pointy finger and my thumb holding the yarn, the unchained yarn. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to get. And so, you know, get good at doing the yarn. Get good at it. Like what you do. See? Pretty even. A nice chain, nice row. That is the foundation for whatever project that you're working on. So take your time, learn how to do a really good chain, and, you know, go from there. So that's what this lesson is all about, is doing a chain. Like I said, they're going to come out ugly and sloppy and crappy and shitty, and take it apart and do it all over again. And so before you know it, you're going to be doing the stress balls. You're going to be doing headbands, and yarn comes in so many colors, so many thicknesses, so many brands, and it becomes addictive because there's so much creativity for you to do. So all right, well, that was your lesson for today, is practicing the chain. So good luck with that, and the next time you hear from me, we're going to work on the single crochet. And again, your stick, yarn, stick, yarn. That is all you need to create something really cool, beautiful, soft, fun for your family, your friends, your coworkers. You know, it's something that people appreciate, that you took the time to think about them and make something specifically for them. So have fun with it, and we'll see you again for the single stitch. So thanks for coming.